and the recording is now on. Okay, guys, so welcome to the third and final semi-final. It's a long wait. It's been a long wait for Manish and Rishwan, who took part in the first quarterfinal, and I had to watch so many other quizzes and quizzes go on before their turn came again. In the third semi-final, we have Manish, Titash, Niyam, Srijan, and Shom and Rishwan. And there are 18 questions clockwise and 18 questions anti-clockwise in this round. 18 questions with the clockwise round will be general sports questions, and the anti-clockwise questions will be on the topics which all of you chose, and that is cricket, boxing, Formula One, cricket, 100 meters, and basketball. Okay. I just need to take a small, maybe 3-minute break because I just realized that I've just made one set of cricket questions and not two. So I'll take a break after 18 questions. I'll put 3 more questions of cricket and return for the anti-clockwise rounds. Okay, so till then, let's not bother with that. Let's start with the question. The order is...
What's
Manish,
the order?
Yeah, I'll just repeat. Manish, Niyam, Shom, Titash, Srijan, and Rishwan. Okay, Manish, Niyam, Shom, Titash, Srijan, and Rishwan. Manish, let's start off with you. At the 1976 Montreal Games, who won the javelin to become the first son of a track and field gold medalist to win a gold medal? At the 1976 Games, who won the javelin to become the first son of a track and field gold medalist to win a gold medal?
Zatopek.
Not Zatopek, Manish. Niyam.
Us.
Passes. Shom.
I don't have an idea.
Titash.
My one, Yui Han.
Not Yuhan. Srijan.
Us.
Pass. Rishwan. Rishwan.
I'll guess Dillard.
Not Dillard. Audience. Anyone wants to have a crack at this? Audience, anyone? This is Miklos Nemeth of Hungary. His father, Imre Nemeth, had won the hammer in 1948. Stinker to start off. Next question again to Manish. Manish, with 7 minutes to go for the final whistle, India were trailing Malaysia 2-1 in the semi-finals of the 1975 World Cup when this player came on as a substitute. He scored a penalty corner with 5 minutes remaining. After that, India scored in extra time to reach the final. Who was the substitute who later was elected as a parliamentarian in the 8th and 10th Lok Sabha? With 7 minutes.
Sher Khan.
Absolutely right, Manish. That's right, and you get on the points table. It is Aslam Sher Khan. Here's the next question, and this is for Niyam. Niyam, tell me, 3 members of the Dalhousie Club of Calcutta, J. Sutherland, A.R. Brown, and L.B. Lindsay, donated money to start what in 1893?
The Calcutta Cup match between England and Scotland.
Rugby match. No, not right, Niyam. Shom.
The Durand Cup.
Not the Durand Cup. Shom. Titash.
This is the CCFC.
Not the CC and FC. Srijan.
Pass.
Can you just repeat it once?
Yeah, sure, Rishwan. 3 members of the Dalhousie Club of Calcutta, J. Sutherland, A.R. Brown, and L.B. Lindsay, donated money to start what in the late 1890s? In the 1890s.
I'll guess Rovers Cup.
Not Rovers Cup. Manish.
Mohan Bagan.
Not Mohan Bagan. It comes back to every audience. Anyone wants to have a crack at this?
IFA Shield.
The IFA Shield is absolutely right, and that's a bad miss by some of you. The next question now goes to Niyam again. Niyam, tell me, which Englishman netted 21 goals in the 2004-2005 FA Premier League season, making him the league's second highest top scorer, despite his club getting relegated that season? Basically, it's the most ever goals scored in a season for a player whose team has gotten relegated. Which Englishman netted 21 goals in the 2004-2005 Premier League season, making him the league's second highest top scorer, despite his club being relegated that season?
Fletcher.
Fletcher, no, not right, Niam. Shom. Shom's trying to wonder how many FPL points that guy would have gotten him. But let's wait for the answer. We can't take too much time on the pass. Passing you, Shom. Titash.
Is this Kevin Phillips of Sutherland?
Not Kevin Phillips. He actually ended up winning the golden ball.
Oh.
And he's the only Englishman actually. Srijan.
Les Ferdinand.
Not Les Ferdinand. Rishwin.
What is the year you said? 2004?
2004-5.
I'll guess Mark Viduka.
Not Viduka. Rishwin. Manish.
Chilean.
Letizier.
Atleticia, no, it's not right. So I think that was Niam's question, right? So second question.
I'll answer it. I'll answer it now. This is Darren Bent, right?
Not Darren Bent. Audience, anyone?
Andy Johnson.
It is Andy Johnson of Crystal Palace, which is the right answer. After getting relegated, I think he moved to Everton the next year, if I'm not mistaken. Where I think, yeah. Next question now, Niam, you've missed two. Question to Shom. Shom, in 2009, Qatar's Losail International Circuit hosted a round of the GP2 Asia Series. Okay, the feature and sprint races were won by drivers who would later in 2014 become Formula One teammates at Force India. Who were these two? Okay, so in 2009, in the Qatar round of the GP2 Asia Series, the feature and sprint race winners, the drivers would later become, in 2014, 5 years later, teammates at Force India. Who were they? And no half points here.
No, I will pass then.
Okay, sure.
14.
Titash.
Is this Adrian Sutil and Giancarlo Fisichella?
Not right. Titash. Srijan.
Sergio Perez or Nico Hulkenberg.
Absolutely right, Srijan. That's right. Sergio Perez and Nico Hulkenberg. Just an FYI to everyone else. Formula One is Srijan's topic for the mastermind round as well. Okay. So next question now to Rishwin. Rishwin, what term is used in golf to describe what I'm going to say next? This term relates to the putting action where the ball stops just one shot of dropping into the cup. The term gets its name because the ball needs just one more revolution. So what term is used in golf to describe what I'm talking about next? This term relating to the putting action where the ball stops just short of dropping into the cup. The term gets its name because the ball needs just one more revolution. Think through the question and make a guess.
Uh,
5 seconds more, Srijan. Rishwin, sorry.
I'll
Passing.
say touch or touche.
Touche. No, not right, Rishwin. Manish.
Sunday.
Not Sunday. Niam.
Is it called a let?
Let. No. Shom.
Is it the rub of the green?
Not rub of the green. Titash.
Is it called a 270 for any reason?
70. No, I get why you're saying that. No, Srijan.
A pass.
Audience, anyone?
Is it 364 then? One more revolution. One
No,
more
not right. But that is something what you think of. This question has been given courtesy Dipanjan Dev. And the answer is Cuban. Because the Cuban Revolution. That is why it's called Cuban. Tricky question. Next question goes to Rishwin again. Rishwin, which Austrian-born man was the first official world chess champion, reigning from 1886 until he lost it to Emanuel Lasker in 1894?
Yeah.
William Steinitz.
Absolutely right, Rishwin. It is a simple one, William Steinitz, and you get on the points table as well. Next question is from Manish. Manish, tell me, Sania Mirza has won tennis Grand Slam tournaments with 3 doubles partners? Martina Hingis, Mahesh Bhupathi, and which South American who helped her win her final Grand Slam so far, the 2014 US Open?
Pass. Not able to think.
Okay, Niyam,
Pass.
Shom,
I don't really know. I'll guess Nicholas Masu.
not Masu. I think he's European, I think. Maybe.
No, he's Chilean, but
Okay,
that's
okay,
not the
yeah.
answer.
Titash.
Bruno Suarez.
Bruno Suarez is right, Titash, and that gets you on the points table as well. Srijan, your question. Srijan, Tata 807 is a light truck named after an athletic feat made at the 1974 Asian Games. Whose feat in which discipline? Tata 807.
808.
Tata.
807. I'm talking about 807. Tata
PT
807.
Usha.
And what discipline?
I don't know, athletics. I'm not sure about.
No, not right.
Will
Srijan.
Will you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Yes, if you
Can you
don't
repeat
mind.
the answer once?
Answer no. Question I will. Tata 807 is a light truck named after an athletic feat made at the 1974 Asian Games. Whose feat in which discipline? Rishwin.
I'll guess Johanan and long jump.
Absolutely right, and that gets you full point. Johanan and 8.07 meters is absolutely right, Rishwin. That gets you to 2 points. Wonderful
Really?
answer. This question was given courtesy Anil Raghavan, sir. Next question now
Well
goes to
welcome.
Manish. Manish, tell me. Only 4 teams have won the Women's Football World Cup. They are USA, Germany, Japan, and which other country? Only 4 teams have won the Women's Football World Cup. They are USA, Germany, Japan, and which other country?
China?
Not China, Manish. Niyam.
Denmark?
No, not right. Shom.
Norway.
Absolutely right, Shom. That's right. In fact, when Niyam said Denmark, I just had to check the answer slide once to confirm which of the Scandinavian countries it is. But it wasn't Denmark, it was Norway. Yes, Shom, that takes you on the points table as well. Titash, your question. Still quite a few questions to go actually. Okay, Titash. Hava Singh is India's 2-time heavyweight gold medalist in a particular sport. What did he start, which is now something Indian sports fans should be thankful for?
Okay, so this is the Bhiwani Junction School of Boxing, Bhiwani School of Boxing, basically.
Absolutely right, Titash, and that takes you to 2 points. The Bhiwani Boxing Club is what I was looking for. Next question is for Srijan. Srijan, tell me, the one-day classic cycle race nicknamed the Hell of the North starts in Paris and ends in which town near the Belgian border? The one-day classic cycle race nicknamed the Hell of the North starts in Paris and ends in which town near the Belgian border?
Lil.
Not right, not Lil. Rishwin.
I'll guess Nice.
Not Nice. Manish.
Rouge.
Not Bruges. Niyam.
Reims, I think. REIMS.
No, not right. Shom.
Saint-Étienne.
How do you spell that?
I said Saint-Étienne.
Didn't get it.
Saint-Étienne.
Saint Etienne. No. Nikitash.
Toulouse?
Not Toulouse. Audience, anyone?
Expect.
ROUAIX, Paris Roubaix.
Roubaix is right. ROUBLAIX. That's the start and end positions of the Hell of the North. Next question goes back to Srijan. Srijan, discounting the 1950 World Cup of football as it was played under a group system, Who are the only host nation to lose the final in a World Cup they hosted? So discounting the 1950 World Cup as it was a group system, who are the only host nation?
France.
No, not right, France. Not right, Srijan. Rishwan.
58 Sweden.
Absolutely right, Rishwan. That takes you to 3 points. Good answer. Next question is to Manish. Manish, tell me, which gold medalist of the 1972 Olympics was disqualified from the 1976 Olympics for using a cheating device at those games? A world champion in the 1972 Olympics, but fell from grace in the 1970s Olympics for using a cheating device. Who are we talking about?
Fencer. Philippe.
Not Philippe, Manish. Niam.
Schumacher.
Not Schumacher. Shom.
All of us saw this. Frank, I think we saw this in that Olympic thing, 3-minute video. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Titash.
Thomas Bach.
Not Bach. Srijan.
Pass.
Rishwan.
I'll say Tigana.
Oh, Jean Tigana. Interesting name.
No, that's the French name.
Okay, no. It goes back to me. Audience, anyone?
Boris Onishenko.
Yes, Boris Onishenko is the person who used an electric circuit breaker on his EP fence and was getting points for free.
Didida is winning the quiz so far.
Next question is for Manish.
Second semi also Didida only one from the audience.
Manish, next question again for you. What happened for the first time in 1933 when a gentleman called Louis Mayer, Louis-Mayer, did something after a particular win? After what Louis Mayer did, this thing has become a tradition.
Yeah.
What happened for the first time in 1933 when Louis Mayer did something after a particular win? It is now a tradition.
Gatorade shower.
Gatorade shower, no. American football, not right. Niam.
He drank milk after winning the Indy 500.
Absolutely right, Niam, and you get on the points as well. He drank milk at the Indy 500. Next question is for Shom. Shom, tell me. At the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, for the first time, professionals were allowed to play in the football tournament as long as they met a particular condition. What was this caveat? Which meant that even if you're professional, you could still play in the football tournament. So what was this caveat?
They were under 23 years of age.
Under 23 is not right. Shom. Titash.
Okay, so I'll be guessing that so they have not played professionally in the United States.
Not right, Titash. Srijan.
0 appearances in the first team.
No. First team for the country you were suggesting?
Yeah.
Okay. No, not right. Rishwan. Passing you, Rishwan. Pass, we can't give time. Manish.
They're not playing in the top 3 European leagues.
No, not right, Rishwan. Manish.
They should not have played for their club, but could have been part of a club.
Not right, Manish. Niam.
They should have played less than 5 matches for their club at European level. Okay, at the top level.
Not right, Niam. The Shom's question. Audience, anyone?
Is it under 25?
No, there's nothing to do with under. The thing was that you could not have played a World Cup game. As long as you did not feature in a World Cup, you were allowed to take part in the Olympics.
Nice question.
So that's question goes back to Shom. Shom, tell me, which table tennis player's serve was named one of Time Magazine's inventions of the year 2008? So Time Magazine decided to add a table tennis player's serve technique as one of its inventions of the year 2008. Who is this TT player?
I think this is Jean-Philippe Gatien.
Not right, Shom. Titash.
Is this the lady Partika, the one who was disabled and used to serve?
Not right, Titash. Srijan.
Okay.
Pass.
Rishwin.
I'll guess Dmitry Ovcharov.
Absolutely right, Rishwin. Dmitry Osterov is the right answer. And now you move to 4 points. Good crunch answer. This question is from Manish. Manish, tell me. This is the last question of the clockwise round, by the way. We'll do a score check after that. Manish, in the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal, this person came 8th in the 10,000 meter run with a time of 28 minutes 48 seconds. This, however, was a national record for an Indian athlete and was only beaten 32 years later by Surendra Singh. In the Montreal Games, he ran barefoot. Who are we talking about? I'll repeat the question. In the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal, he came 8th in the 10,000 meter run with a time of 28 minutes 48 seconds. This, however, was a national record for an Indian athlete and was only beaten 32 years later by Surendra Singh. In the Montreal Games, he ran barefoot. Who are we talking about?
Thakur.
Not a Thakur. Niyam.
Amar Singh.
Not Amar Singh. Shom.
Gurbachan Singh Randhawa, I think.
Not right. Titash.
Is this Lakshmanan?
Not a Lakshmanan. Srijan.
Milka Sai.
No, not right. Rishwin.
I'll guess Sriram Singh.
No, it's not a Singh. Audience, anyone?
Shivnath Singh. Shivnath Singh.
It is Harichand.
Shivnath Singh. Shivnath Singh.
Harichand.
It is no Singh. It is Hari Chand. Hari Chand was the right answer. And so I'll
Rivalry with Shivnath Singh.
So I'll just read the scores, and we don't need to take a break. We have found our question actually. It was there only. So let's have a look at the scores. Manish on 1, Niyam on 1, Shom on 1, Titash on 2, Srijan on 1, and Rishwin on 4. Remember, the top 2 qualify to the finals. So the last question was direct for Manish, and he didn't get it. So Manish, this is your question again. It is your question again, but we'll go the other way. So that means after you, it will be Rishwin's turn. Okay. So Manish, tell me. So the topics again, I'll repeat, which is going to come in this round, are cricket, boxing, Formula 1, cricket, 100 meters, and basketball. Manish, who is the first man to be out or stranded on 99 in a test? Incidentally, he scored 98 and 97 in his next 2 innings.
Burton Weeks.
Not Everton Weeks, Manish. Rishwin.
Who was the first person to be stranded?
Out or stranded on 99 in a test. Incidentally, he scored 98 and 97 in his next 2 innings. Can't give too much time on the pass. Who?
Is it Ashton Agar?
Not Ashton Agar. I think he was 98 maybe. I don't remember. Not Ashton Agar. Srijan.
Gautam Gambhir.
Not Gautam Gambhir. Titash.
Is this Clem Hill?
Yes, indeed it is Clem Hill, Titash. First person to be out or stranded on 99. I think the year is 1903, if I'm not mistaken. Great answer, Titash. Amazing answer there. Next question is for Shom. Shom, among all test series of at least 3 or more matches, so we're discounting 1 or 2 test match series because those are not really a series. In all test series of 3 games or more, who has the record of finishing as the series' highest run scorer the most number of times? This gentleman has done it 9 times. So in all test series of 3 games or more, who has the record of finishing as the series' highest run scorer most number of times? He has done it 9 times.
I'm going Brian Lara.
Not Brian Lara, Shom. Niyam.
Gordon Greenwich.
Not Gordon Greenwich. Manish.
Jack Hobbs.
Not Jack Hobbs. Rishwin.
I'll guess Dravid.
Not Dravid. Rishwin. Srijan.
Matthew Hayden.
Not Hayden. Titash.
I'll guess Bradman, Don Bradman.
Not Don Bradman. Audience, anyone?
Is this Alistair Cook?
No, not. I haven't heard the right answer yet. This is Ricky
Is this
Ponting.
Sangakkara?
It's Ricky Ponting. It's Ricky Ponting. Bit of a stinker. Question to Shom again. Shom, with 77 test losses, who has lost in the most number of tests? That's a total of 47% losses in all his tests. So with 77 test losses, who has lost the most number of tests? That is a total of 47% of all his tests. 47%.
Okay.
This is Brian Lara.
Not Brian Lara. Niam.
Take it away, Manish.
I'll pass.
Niam passes. Manish.
Chandrapal.
Which one? Yeah, Shiv Narayan is right. It's fine.
Shivnarayan Chandra.
Yep.
The other.
Shiv Narayan Chandrapal is right. Next question now to Rishwin. Rishwin, the 2010 opera Shadow Boxer is the story of whose life? He held the title of heavyweight champion for 12 years, the longest span among all, before a knockout against Rocky Marciano ended his career. The 2010 opera Shadow Boxer is the story of whose life? He held the title of heavyweight champion for 12 years, it's the longest span among all, before a knockout against Rocky Marciano ended his career.
This is for Rishwin.
It's for Rishwin, yes.
It's for Rishwin.
Yes, it's for Rishwin.
Yeah. So it's going the other way.
It's for Rishwin. It's for Rishwin. Waiting on you. 5 seconds more.
Is there Joe Louis?
What a guess, mate. Joe Louis is right, and that takes you to 5 points. Next question to Srijan. Srijan, what nickname did boxer Jack Dempsey have? A reference to his city of birth. Srijan passes. Titash.
Menace is smaller, basically.
Can you spell it out or say it again?
Mauler, MENACISCIST. It's pretty close. It's also Menace is smaller.
Okay, I think I'll give it to you because I
Mauler,
had
basically. Manasa Mauler.
Manasa
Mauler.
Manasa Mauler is right, Titash. I'll give it to you. No issues. Because the city has no real other claim to fame except for being the birthplace.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Manasa Mauler.
Yeah, I was just being mean. It's okay. It's fine.
Two questions which were made for Shom have gone to Rishwan and Titash. Next question is for Shom. Shom, let's see if you can get this answer. Which boxer's only win came against Richard Dawson in 2012?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Freddie Flintoff.
Yes, it's right, Shom. And I just wonder if Titash is give it sort of away. But I will. Okay. Next question is now for Niam. Niam, tell me, among racers who rode at least 50 times in Grand Prix, who has the highest win percentage of 42%, winning 24 of the 52 Formula One races? Among racers who have at least rode 50 Grand Prix, who has the highest win percentage of 42%, winning 24 of the 52 races this person took part in?
The Argentinian. Shit. Hold on. Forgot the name. Mario Andretti.
Not Andretti, Niam. Manish.
Fangio.
Fangio is right, Manish. Juan Manuel Fangio. Juan Manuel Fangio. That takes you 3 points. Rishwan, your question. Rishwan, with 69 races, which circuit has been used in Formula One the most number of times?
I'll guess Silverstone.
Not Silverstone in the UK. Srijan.
Monaco.
Not Monaco, which is second with 66. Titash.
Nürburgring.
Not Nürburgring. Shom.
Imola.
Imola. No. Niam.
Monza.
Monza is right. 69 is the first. Number 2 is Monaco with 66. Next question, the last of our Formula 1 questions, is for Manish. Manish, who won all 3 Formula 1 races which were held in India?
Oh,
Hamilton.
Not Lewis Hamilton, Manish. Rishwin.
Sebastian Vettel.
Absolutely right, Vettel. And Rishwin, and that takes you to 6 points. Just 6 questions to go in the, 9 questions to go in the
no,
quiz.
9 more to go.
Yeah, 9 more to go. Okay, time for some more cricket. This is for Srijan. Srijan, tell me, this has happened 7 times in Test cricket. The first to do it was the West Indian fast bowler Herman Griffith in Sydney in 1930-31. Who was the last person to do it? This has happened 7 times in Test cricket. The first to do it was West Indian fast bowler Herman Griffith, who in 1930-31 in Sydney, who was the last person to do it?
So the last time it was done was in 1930-31.
No.
First time.
First time
First
it
time
was,
was
yes, by Herman Griffith
oh,
in 1930-31. Who, what?
Sean Marsh.
Sean Marsh. No, not the last person to do it. Titash.
Nilesh Kulkarni, wicket of first ball.
Not right, not Nilesh Kulkarni, Titash. Shom.
This. No, I don't have an idea really.
Okay. Niam.
Virender Sehwag.
No, not right. Manish.
Karun Nair.
Karun Nair. No. Rishwin.
I'll just say Ben Stokes.
Not Ben Stokes. Audience, anyone?
Eric Hollies.
Yes, Eric Hollies is right, and this is the first and last person to get Don Bradman out on a duck in Test cricket. And this question is also courtesy Dipanjan Deb, so plaudits go to him. Next question to Srijan again. Srijan.
First, you might just want to. Your timing is of this meeting is just a few minutes away.
Yeah, I'll manage. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, Srijan, tell me. This person is the only West Indian Test cricketer to have been born in England. His most memorable moment came with the bat at the Oval against England in 2004, where he and Ian Bradshaw lifted West Indies from 147 for 8 to complete an improbable chase of 218 and give them the Champions Trophy. Who are we talking about?
Pass. No, Kieran Pollard.
Kieran Pollard. No, not right, Srijan. Titash.
This is the wicketkeeper Courtney Brown.
Courtney Brown is absolutely right, Titash, and that takes you to 5 points. Next question is for Shom. Shom, tell me. This is a match, the regional 4-day competition of 2009-10, and the second round of the regional 4-day competition. Lendl Simmons lit up the fixture with an entertaining century to take Trinidad and Tobago to 302 for 7 against Guyana at the Viv Richards Stadium. Simmons made 104 while Jason Mohammed made 87. What is the significance of this match between Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana, which was the 4-day competition's second round match of the 2009 and 10 season? Something happened for the first time in cricket here. What?
So this is probably that Shivnarayan Chandrapal and his son, both of them played together in the same match.
Not right. This is 2009-10 we are talking about. Neo.
The first regional day-night match, test match. Floodlights were used.
Just, I said that this was a regional 4-day competition match, so it's not a test. So, but you can just say what you want to say. Do you mind repeating the answer again?
They played into the evening with the floodlights on, with dinner and instead of.
Absolutely right,
What am I
Niyam. I'll
supposed to
give it to you.
clarify?
It's not a test. You said it's a test, not a test. It's a first class game, the first ever day-night first class game, which was played in a day-night fixture. So that's right, Niyam. Takes you to 3
Is
points.
that the first ever? We had a Ranji Trophy
That's
final.
the first
also, no?
ever? Isn't
Ranji Trophy final was in 95.
Ranji Trophy
That wasn't
97.
that wasn't played with the pink ball. I think this is now claimed to be the first ever for day-night game in first class cricket. Okay, this is the claim. Next question to Manish. Manish, this topic is the 100 meters chosen by Rishwan. Who is the only athlete to win 3 medals at 100 meters in Olympics without ever winning gold?
As in only in the 100 meters.
Yes, the topic of these questions are only 100 meters. Who is the only athlete to win 3 medals at the 100-meter Olympics without ever winning gold? I need to pass you soon.
Frankie Fredericks.
I'm sorry, Manish.
Frankie Fredericks.
Not right. Rishwan.
I'll say Merlin Otte.
Can you repeat yourself once again, please?
Merlin Otte.
Absolutely right, Rishwan. It is Merlin Otte. Great answer there. All right, guys, it's 5 questions to go. Let's have a look at the scores. We have Rishwan leading with 7, Titash second on 5. Then we have Niyam and Manish on 3, Shom on 2, and Srijan on 1. 5 more questions to go, and the next question is for Srijan. Srijan, who is the last whose record of 9.84 seconds?
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
It's cutting.
No issues. Don't
cutting.
Don't worry. Whose record of 9.84 seconds did Usain Bolt beat when he first clinched the 100 meters world record in 2008 when he ran 9.69? So whose record of 9.84 seconds did he break? Clue. Okay, I'm going to still say the clue for the rest. The clue is that person's record stood for 12 years. Srijan passes, Titash.
Whose question is this?
Now it's yours, Titash.
Oh, this is Donovan Bailey.
Donovan Bailey. Absolutely right, Titash. You go to 6 points. It is Donovan Bailey. I think of Canada. He was Canadian, wasn't he? Or American. Canadian. Yeah. Okay, next question to Shom. Shom, your question.
Yeah.
Who is the last European man to win gold for 100 meters at the Olympics?
Alan Wells.
Not Alan Wells. Not Alan Wells. Niyam.
Oh,
of course.
Niyam.
Pass.
Passes. Manish. Manish.
damn it. I just rushed it.
Pass.
Rishwan.
Linford Christie.
Absolutely right, Rishwan. It is Linford Christie, and you've maximized in a sense in your own round, getting 2 out of 3 right in your chosen topic. Next question is for Srijan, the last 3 questions of the quiz, and the topic is basketball. Srijan, which team did Wilt Chamberlain represent when he scored 100 points in a game? A clue is this team does not exist anymore in its original city. I know it. Srijan, LA Lakers is not right. Not right. Passing to Titash.
It is the Philadelphia Warriors.
Yes, absolutely right, Titash. Philadelphia Warriors, which is now I think the Golden State Warriors. They moved from Philadelphia to Golden State. Shom, your question. Shom, which 2 teams played in the 2004 basketball gold medal match? It was the first time USA failed to make the final in Olympics that they did not boycott.
I think this is Croatia versus Argentina.
Not Argentina, Croatia. We move to Neo.
It's Spain versus Argentina.
Not Spain versus Argentina, Niyam. Manish.
Lithuania and Argentina.
Not Lithuania and Argentina. Rishwin.
You said 2004, is it?
Yes.
I'll say Argentina and Puerto Rico.
Not right, Rishwin. Srijan. It was your. No, it wasn't yours. Yes, Srijan. Go ahead.
Spain and France.
Not Spain and France. Audience, anyone wants to have a crack at it?
No, it's my.
Argentina
I have not
versus
answered.
Greece.
Okay, my bad.
I have not answered.
My bad. Titash, go ahead.
Is this Argentina and Italy?
Absolutely right, Titash. It is Argentina, Italy, and my deepest apologies for skipping you for a moment. Both you and Rishwan are now tied on 8 points, and the last question coming up, and this will be for Shom. Shom, tell me, since 2001, Toronto Raptors are the only Canadian team in the NBA after the move of which team from Canada to USA? You can either give me the old name or the new name.
This is the Vancouver Grizzlies, right?
Absolutely right, which became the Memphis Grizzlies. So Shom ends this with a point, and that brings us to the end of the quiz. We have Rishwin and Titash qualifying into the final with 8 points each. Shom, Niyam, and Manish get 3 points each, and Srijan finishes with 1. Thanks a lot, guys, for being semi-finalists in the quiz. Hope you guys enjoyed the quizzes, and we'll have the final, I think, later today or tomorrow. And I hope at least you guys come and watch as audience. Thanks once again, and that's about the end of it for today.
Thank you,
Lovely.
Shreya.
Thanks.